Okay, Regina, honey, what is this? What is this, Regina? What is this? So, we've all seen the video circulating around, right? Of Regina Daniels. She's like 24, 25 years old, so I'm a lot older than her, right? But we've all seen the video going around of her. I can't even call that a speech. She's saying, okay, she's saying that she can't believe she's here talking about what's going on in her life. She didn't say nothing other than coming online to make a fool of herself. Listen, she's no longer a kid. So you guys don't leave comments and say, oh, she's a kid. She's 24 or 25 years old with 2 kids. Okay, when she was married, if you guys watched the previous video I made, blaming her husband and her mom. She was a kid when they married her. Now she's trying to debunk the fact that her mom was the one that made her marry Ned Wonko. Her mom made her marry. She has to debunk it because her mom is looking crazy online. Everybody's blaming her mom. That's why she's coming online. Nobody's believing that BS she's saying, that it was her choice. At 17, 18 years old girl, no, it wasn't your choice. It's different stories everywhere. And now you're coming online. The first time I clicked the video, I'm thinking, oh, she's going to be sober. She wasn't sober. On that online speech she was trying to make, Regina, darling, what is going on? And if anybody was sitting there at that 5 a.m. in the morning, watching her record that BS that she was doing, you are crazier than Regina. The reason why you either are crazier than Regina, or you just don't like her, you're pretending to like her. I don't care if you're the sister, the brother, the mom, the dad, the friend. If anybody was there, unless there was nobody there, she decided, I'm high. Homegirl was high. She was on something. She was high on something. Clearly. I can't believe I'm here. It's 5 a.m. I'm up. And why is life moving on? Why is everybody sleeping when I'm up? Because the world revolves around you, Regina Daniels. Oh, poor baby. Oh, poor, you're still young. When you really grow up, you realize that the world doesn't revolve around any of us. Whatever happens, life goes on and the world goes on. When people see your life unraveling on social media, people talk about it. 2, 3 minutes, 5 minutes tops, they give you 10, 15. It's the reason why they say 15 minutes of it. And everybody moves on to the next one. So whatever she was high on, she was clearly high on something. I don't care what anybody says. I've never smoked anything. I've never taken anything that is going to impair my judgment. But obviously, that's why I'm like, Regina, why? Why come online and make a fool of yourself? Why? You're sitting there, and I can't even believe I watched the first a minute or two, and then I realized, no, I'm not giving this little girl any more of my time. This is not gonna, if she started this video like this is not gonna end in the way that everybody is expecting it to end. Like she's really, my kids, I'm gonna fight for my kids. For someone who, your husband has your kids right now, you don't look like you're gonna fight for your kids. You don't even look like you care. I know some people are going to say, what, you people expected that to be crying. No, we don't expect it to be crying, but this is serious. And you came online, Regina came online and was high. And that now, nobody can defend you. How can anybody defend you? Anybody who defends you after this video you just made, it's like you finish taking whatever that you take, and then you decide, oh, I can't believe this is my life. Let me put on this nice looking wig. Let me juice myself up, dress up at 5 a.m. and come here. Because you're restless. You're high on something and you're restless. And now Ned is going to say, I told you. It don't matter if it was the one that got her hooked on it. so their sex can be better. It don't matter what it is. At some point, your life is unraveling in front of you. Your kids have been withheld from you. Your brother is in some jail or whatever, and you guys are trying to get him out. If you want Nigerians to come to your aid, this is not how you're going to do it. And you're asking people, why did they sign the petition? As in why? As in how? I'm like, you cannot make these things up. Oh my God. Like, are you serious? Your family are fighting harder for you than you're fighting harder for yourself. How can that be? They said you can't fight for you can't want something for someone more than they want it. I tell my daughter that every time. My daughter is a great basketball player. She loves basketball. Some years ago, when I would say, what's your basketball schedule? What's your schedule for school, for basketball? So you have to have a schedule that you can, a routine that you can follow if you really want to take this basketball seriously. I felt like I wanted it more than she wanted it, but she picked it. I picked a different sport for her. She does those sports, but she wanted basketball and she's good at it. So I told her, at some point I told her, I said, I can't want it more than you want it. I can't fight for something that I don't want more than you that want it, fight for it. So for Regina, you cannot, her family are fighting for her more than she's fighting for herself, because she's probably getting high every time. How do you fight for somebody like this? You asking people as in how they file a petition to help you. How? Because people care about you. People love you. People like you. People want to see you happy. Most people don't want to see you go back to grandpa. And then you come online, the disrespect of the people fighting for you. The disrespect, that's what I call it, the disrespect of the people fighting for you, Regina Daniels. Come online, high as F-U-C-K, and you said something, but you said nothing. You opened your mouth was moving, but you were saying nothing. You people leave my mom alone. My brother this. I'm going to fight for my kids. My mom did not persuade me to marry Ned. I'm the one. I even ran away. They called the cops. I said, no, I'm going to marry him. All lies, 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 lies. The lie you tell. Why, honey? Why? So this is how it's going to end, or this is what it's going to come to? Like, do you know, this is, Ned Wonko. Guess what he's going to do with that video? He's going to save it. If you ever fight with him in court, there's nobody that's going to see that video and say, she wasn't on something. She was clearly on something. I'm not going to say allegedly or whatever. No, she was clearly on something. I've seen people get high or whatever, and it wasn't weed. And it wasn't weed either. She was on something. She was high on something, and it's unfortunate. Ned is going to use that thing against you if you guys ever end up in court. And there's no judge that is going to look at that. There's no jury that is going to look at that and say, oh, she wasn't on something. And she said, I know you guys expect me to cry. Nobody expects you to cry, but come with a sober mind, sober face, zen face. No, not everybody wants to cry. Everybody handles situations differently. But come, speak your mind. Or don't do it at all. You didn't even have to come on social media to defend anything, to say anything. But you showing up like that, I'm like, shit, I know the way she started, it wasn't going to end well. So I just click. It's sad. It's just sad to watch. Somebody help her. If anybody sees this video, you know her, you like her, anything, she needs help. Help her. Help her before she shoot herself in the foot, or before she put her foot in her mouth. Somebody help her. This is not going to help. Ned Wonko has lived 1,000 lives way before Regina Daniels on earth. He's lived and lived 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Old enough to be her grandfather, not father. Oh, so when I said bye earlier, I forgot to play the video. Here's the video, by the way, of Regina Daniels. I'm not going to play it all. It's on her IG page. If you want to see the whole thing that she said, you can just go over there and watch it. But I just want you guys to see. And it's just sad to watch, for real. Just watching her is it's cringy and it's sad at the same time to watch it. Watch it. Oh.
Front of the camera.
Just
trying
watch.
to explain my family's
She's a train wreck at this point.
Like, oh my
I'm
God.
sad because she's young, but she's a mom of 2, and she's 24, 25 years old, so she's not that young. When I was 24, 25, I could make decisions, sound decisions for myself.
I haven't slept, like, because I can't. I had to put on this wig and, like, just make this video.
Can you imagine that?
Okay, let's get straight into the video.
Okay, now you think she's going to say something that makes sense,
My
but
family
what?
is actually in turmoil. It's crazy. It's crazy. But
Because she doesn't know what to say.
Out of it. So what gave me the courage to make this video? It's just seeing how my family is fighting. Like, everyone is fighting for me. My brothers, my mom, my sisters, hey, everybody is fighting. And to think my brother just started a petition.
Just go to her page and watch, but look at her expression.
How many hours?
Does she look like someone that people are fighting for?
There are a lot of people.
Azar.
Like, a lot of people signed up. Like, how? Why?
I'm going to stop playing it. You guys can just go if you want to see the whole thing, but I wasn't going to do that. No, I do not have that time to give. No. But just so you guys see her demeanor, that the way she's acting, as how. And they're fighting for me. Oh. So you want to act like a dumb blonde now when you know you're not dumb? You want to act like a dumb blonde, right? But she's not a dumb blonde. Oh, Jesus. But I wanted you guys to see a snippet of the video. And you can go see the rest on her video, and it's circulating already on social media with bloggers and stuff. So just go see. I'm going to play a video of her mom talking about Ned. Let's talk about that. Regina's mom talking about, I'm not going to do another video of that. Let's just talk about that now that I remember. Regina's mom talking about Regina giving Ned Nwoko $50,000 to run his campaign. But Regina came on social media at some point trying to pepper people, right? That's what you guys call it, pepper them. Trying to, like, show off. Let people know. You guys said I married an old guy. I married, but look at my lifestyle. My lifestyle is amazing. She came on social media because that post is circulated too of her saying she woke up, found $100,000 in her account. She didn't even know it's been there. Oh, her husband is a wonderful man. Your mom is saying, oh, Ned is biting the hands that feeds him. How are you feeding a man that is wealthy? I hope you guys are smart enough in Nigeria, because I'm sorry to say a lot of Nigerians is whatever they hear, they run with. You guys don't sit and think. Why did these people, Regina and her family, marry this? Because they all married him. I don't care how you guys want to say it. It wasn't just Regina that married that man. Regina's mom, Regina's whole family members married Ned Nwoko. I don't like the man, because he should have never married a little girl. She was a little girl. He should be in jail. That's another story for another day. He should be in jail. But the family, they all married Ned. They married him because he was wealthy. Because he is wealthy. So for her to be saying that he's biting the hands that feed him, Regina was the one that helped him during his campaign. She gave him $50,000. But the same Regina that gave him $50,000, he gave, because they're trying to make it look like he's broke. How? But it's the same guy that gave Regina $100,000. This is why they say don't believe everything you see or hear on social media. Which one is it? Which one is it? Regina's mom, if you want to come out and fight for Regina and your son that is in jail or whatever, the route that you're taking is going to bite you guys big time in the behind. because that man has lived longer in this world than you guys have lived. Has more influence than you guys. Regina came out and said, she wrote something about, you have influence, I have influence too. And I just laughed. I'm like, oh, she's really 24, 25. Regina, what kind of influence do you have? Because you might have given him a little bit of how do I put this? Let's say nobody really knew who Ned Nwoko, nobody knew who Ned Nwoko except in the political realm, right? In the political world in Nigeria, they probably knew. But say in Nigeria as a whole, they knew Regina. I didn't even know her until she married Ned Nwoko, and then I started seeing things circulating. I hardly watched Nigerian movies, so I didn't know who Regina was. But obviously people knew her. Even my mom, she lives in Nigeria. When she came here, she was mad, talking about how that kind of old man that is older than her, or close to her age, marries a little girl like that. That should be his grandchild. That was the first time I knew of Regina. I was like, what, who? And then I started looking at social media, people were talking about, I was like, wow, this is crazy. So, you guys thought you were going to live a life of luxury with no headache. But you guys ended up living a little bit of life with luxury with a lot of headache. That was what happened with Regina and Regina's family. They all married that guy, married that grandpa. But like I say in life, when you work hard for stuff, you will enjoy it from beginning to the end. But when you're looking into getting rich, getting famous, getting whatever through somebody else, at some point it's going to choke you too. You're not just going to enjoy it all 100%. It's impossible. Let's say Regina, yes, Regina did expose Ned Nwoko. She exposed him. She helped his political career. Did she? Yes. Because according from what we're reading, he's failed. It failed. When he ran multiple times, it failed. But when he married Regina, and she exposed, because she has millions and millions and millions of followers. Yes, did she give him a little bit of fame? Yes. Did she expose him for people to know who Ned Nwoko was? As his name, a person? Yes. Financially, did Regina help him? Hell no. Come on now, Nigerians, you all need to wake up. You hear something and you don't go find out. You don't sit down and think and put 1 and 2 together and say it equals 3. You just put 1 and 1 and 0 and you say it equals 5. And that's that person said it now. And I said the other one talk now. No, most of you think that way and it's bad. Regina cannot feed or financially take care of Ned Nwoko. You guys have to be sincere and know that this man was rich. And if the man wasn't rich, Regina's mom would have never married her and convinced her to marry that man. The same guy that Regina gave 50,000 to is the same guy, is the same man. Let me stop calling him a guy. Is the same grandpa that built a house for Regina's mom, right? Can you guys make this make sense? How this grandpa is biting the hand that feeds him. Regina's mom, you're a mom of 5, 6, 7, whatever. The route that you're going, I will say it again, you're going about this whole thing the wrong way. And you're not a baby anymore. You're not a child. If you guys are not careful, that man, I'm just talking about I'm talking my point of view. I'm talking about it from the aspect of, it's not because he has influence, Ned. It's not because he's politically strong. It's not because he has money. Just his age. Experience. He will whoop from Regina mom, brothers, sisters, he will whoop them like the kids that they are to him. Just experience alone. Wisdom. So when that man, and you guys wonder why Regina's friends are quiet. She hangs out with them. Do you know if behind closed door they are agreeing? Ned Nwoko will continue to say they should never put his hand on no man should ever put their hands on a woman. No. But do you guys see, everybody keeps saying, why our friends that she always comes out to help, to defend, why are they quiet? Do you guys know what they see when they hang out with her behind closed doors? How high she gets, how differently she is from when she's on social media. You guys have to think about these things. Why none of them is speaking up? All of them can be afraid of Nedumoko, her husband. But you guys don't know. I'm like, what are they trying to have these people talk?